Now, as you are all well aware, I have my list and I check it twice just to find out who's naughty or nice. But did you know that there are people that track Santa too and keep an eye on me? Oh yeah, very important people. Have you ever heard of an organization called NORAD? It's the North American Radar Defense. Probably getting the acronym a little wrong, but basically their job is to track whether or not missiles have been fired anywhere in the world. It started back during the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union to see if there was ever going to be a nuclear attack against the United States. Well, one Christmas, a department store decided to run a special phone number for kids to call in and find out where Santa was and talk to people at the North Pole. There was one problem. The newspaper had misspelled the number. Instead, they printed the number of a top secret military base. And the commanding officer happened to answer the phone and expecting the Secretary of Defense, the President, another general, the Chief of Staff. Instead, he got a little kid who was asking if this was the North Pole and where was Santa and what was going on. Well, this could have gone a really bad way, but it didn't. The guy, obviously a dad, if not a grandfather, decided to go along with it. And he came up with stuff just off the cuff. Well, one kid told another kid, who then called a number, and then told another kid, and pretty soon the guy realized they were probably onto something. So, rather than get anybody into any trouble, he got permission from the military to man a special phone line. And so, every year, you can contact NORAD at Christmas Eve and find out where Santa is. Because they watch me from the time I take off at the North Pole. They see when I start my trip. They have certain points pinpointed all over the globe for check-ins for me. They can tell how fast I'm going, when I'm expected to be at the next spot, where I've just left, what's going on. Oh yeah, and they have all sorts of interesting little things on their website where you can click on these interactive points and see me at, in Japan against Mount Fuji with a clock and calculate my speed according to the bullet train that they have there. You sometimes might see me with the Great Pyramids of Giza, the Great Wall of China, all sorts of spots around the world. It shows you where I start, and it shows you where I finish. Where I start is at the international dateline. The first places that I go to are the Marshall Islands. Then I go all over the South Pacific, I scoot up to Japan, I cut over to Asia, I zigzag all over the globe. My last spot, though I don't always tell everybody, is actually Point Barrow, Alaska. And then it's a hop, skip, and a jump home. Back to the stable, back to the workshop, and to the hot cocoa and cookies that they have waiting for me. So, get online and check out the NORAD Santa Tracker. It'll take you to their website. Right now, everything's kind of closed until December 1st when they start working overtime too. But they do have some links where you can check out some of their other stuff and the other things that show what Santa is up to. So, if you're bored, give that link a try. See what's going on. And join with my special little elves at NORAD on December 1st.